Seattle is catching the Chargers on a short week, but also with some momentum. Hello, 12s. I'm Jen Mueller with a preview of the Seahawks game against the Chargers, a team that has won 3 straight games, but all by 7 points or less.
Obviously, when you win close games like that in this league and you win 3 of them, it speaks to your resiliency and mental toughness and things of that nature. So kudos to them on that. We just know, obviously, it's a big challenge. You know, it's a talented offense all across the board. So we got to make sure we do our part and continue to progress and get better. But I love the challenge that we have going forward, coming to this game.
Part of that challenge is building on last week. A strong pass rush keyed Seattle's win against Arizona and a season-high 6 sacks, including one by former Charger Uchenna Nwosu.
Big confidence, with the guys we got up front, with the things that everybody can do on the front line. I'm confident, we'll be able to get after any quarterback, not just Justin Herbert. Any team we face, we can get after him. And we just make sure we play our assignment, sound football technique, and we'll be happy with the results on Sunday.
Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert isn't a guy who's easy to bring down. He's been sacked just 7 times all season, fewest in the NFL.
It's a combination of a couple things. One, he does get the ball out quick. They have some RPO and quick game things as part of the offense that can get him on rhythm, and some boots to get him out of the pocket, moving passes. But the other side of it, too, is very similar to the bigger quarterbacks in this league, like a Josh Allen and some of the other bigger guys. He's really strong. You see linemen or blitzers come near him and he stiff arms guys and still gets the ball out. That's a unique thing for a big guy like that. We saw that when we played Josh Allen in Buffalo a couple years ago.
That guy's a monster, man. He's really special. The biggest challenge with him is just getting him on the ground, I'll say, because he's really a big body. He doesn't look like he can run, but he can run. He's not scared to throw the ball, and he throws it with a lot of zip on it, too. So we really got to be in position, or it will fit into those tight windows. We'll get there pretty fast.
Go after that ball. Go after the ball first when you get to the quarterback. And so I expect our D-line, outside linebackers, when they get to him, go after the ball, cause some turnovers.
That's something the rookie corners have excelled at through 6 games. Tariq Woolen is coming off Defensive Player of the Week honors. 4 interceptions in 4 straight games, while Kobe Bryant leads the league with 5 forced fumbles.
Just being myself, honestly, and then having the opportunity to go after the ball. The ball is obviously big in NFL, and making plays is, like I said, it's big. So whenever the opportunity presents itself, that's, my opportunities.
The Chargers average just over 23 points a game and rank 7th in the NFL in total yards per game. Herbert drives the offense, but Austin Eckler is a do-it-all back. He leads the team in rushing yards and total receptions.
He's just a really good player. He's a star player. He's a great finisher with the ball in his hands, and he's really hard to tackle, and he doesn't give up on a play ever. And so you have to finish him and do a really good job. And they get him in all kinds of spaces, as you can see with all the passes that he's caught. The game, their passing game, is one that does feature the chance for him to, be a centerpiece.
He's just so strong and compact, man. He's really hard to bring down. And you think a guy who lifts all those weights he's stiff and can't move, but he can move, man. He can really bend, and he'll make you miss in space one-on-one, and he's very strong. So with Austin, we got to get a lot of hats to the ball, and, really got to, can't let him get a head start and can't let him get into the open field, or he will make you miss.
Wide receiver Keenan Allen is targeting a return this week. He suffered a hamstring injury week 1 and hasn't played since then.
When you get a number 1 guy back like that, it makes it tough for us defensively. And offensively, it just makes them even better than what they already are. So when Keenan coming back, we got to get hats to the ball on him. He's coming off injury. So, who knows how quick or explosive he'll be. He hasn't played football in a while, so we got to use that to our advantage, get hats on him, and, make him feel the defense.
The Chargers' defense is coming off their best half of the year, allowing just 72 yards and 5 first downs after halftime of their overtime win against Denver on Monday. But LA has been susceptible to big plays, giving up 15 plays of 30 or more yards. 5 of those have resulted in touchdown. Seattle, meanwhile, has created and capitalized on big play opportunities, racking up the 5th most explosive plays in the league.
You can't just focus on me and Tyler. You got to focus on our tight ends. The running backs are making explosive plays, when they get the ball in the backfield. So we just have playmakers all over the field,
including Kenneth Walker III. The rookie has forced 14 missed tackles in the last 2 weeks and facing a Chargers defense that allows 5.6 yards per carry. the most in the NFL. The Hawks O-line won't be dealing with Joey Bosa. The linebacker is recovering from surgery on a groin injury suffered in Week 3. But Khalil Mack is a tough customer off the edge. He leads the Chargers with 6 sacks and 8 QB hits. But Gino doesn't think it'll phase the rookie tackles.
You couldn't tell they were rookies, honestly. I've been impressed with those guys, with Charles and Abe from day one. They stepped right in and picked up the offense and been running with the ones ever since training camp. And those guys are doing a tremendous job each and every week. You're going to have a tough battle every week in the NFL, and it's not easy, being an offensive lineman, let alone a rookie. And, I mean, they're standing up to everything thrown at them.
Game time is set for 1:25 in L.A. You can watch that game on Fox 13 or listen on the Seahawks Radio Network.